I was in agony while Dad had fun with the nanny. Mom died at birth, and I was diagnosed with kidney failure. I got stuck in the rain and caught a cold. At night, in terrible pain, I called and called her, but my nanny was busy with my dad. I looked forward to the operation more than Christmas. The pain would go away, and I'd live a full life. But instead of a check for the surgery, Dad got a ticket to the Maldives.
Your life is beyond saving. Go pack your things.
I thought he decided to take me along, but he dropped me off at the hospice.
From here, you'll go to your own paradise.
I realized I didn't have much time left. Without surgery, I had no chance of recovery. I cried for days straight. But then, it hit me. I took photos of my paintings and put them up for sale. I got millions of shares. Before I knew it, I had the money for surgery. The doctors said chances were slim, but I had nothing to lose. When I opened my eyes after the operation, I heard a ruckus outside. They were the people who'd sent me the money. They came to support me with my pictures and balloons. The doc said surgery was a success. I called Dad so he'd come get me, but Dad dropped my call. When I was discharged, social services put me in a group home. One day, an old lady came to see me there. Grandma, how was it possible? Turned out, Emma was my dad's mom-in-law. He'd lied to her that I died along with Mom at birth. He hated Emma and wanted to hurt her more. Fortunately, Emma saw my post on social media. In the photo, I was a carbon copy of her late daughter. Then Emma checked the archives, and her suspicion was confirmed. Grandma brought me to a beautiful mansion. Seeing my talent, she gave me canvases and paint. Soon, she opened a gallery for me. My exhibit became the hottest news in town. Then one day, Dad showed up. When Dad learned it was my exhibit, he begged my forgiveness. In the Maldives, Dad suddenly fell ill. He was diagnosed with a kidney disorder. He needed expensive treatment.
You're the only one who can help me.
I gave him my painting of money. This should cover your treatment, and I don't want to see you again.
I need real money, not your doodles.
Fuming, Dad tore the painting apart. When someone told him the price of that painting, he froze. Then Dad fell on his knees. I had a good laugh watching him pick up the pieces.
I packed my bag and I ran out of the house. I'm running away, Mom, and I'm never coming back. Literally, no one cared. No one in my family even came out. And my family wasn't small. I had my mom, my dad, and 11 sisters. That's right. Hi, I'm June, and I live in a madhouse. It's impossible to get your parents' attention when you have so much competition. When I wanted a hug, my baby sister December needed it more. When I wanted a snack, I literally had to wrestle a wall of girls for it. Every charging port in our house was a war zone. I want to charge my phone. No, my phone. Ah! There were 14 people in my family, and we had one car. Every night, my sisters would battle it out in the front yard over who drives where. The entire street called us that crazy family, and honestly, we deserved it. With my elder sister's dates and my younger sister's after-school classes, I never got to go anywhere. I was so sick of always missing out on stuff. One day, I decided enough. There was a concert tonight, and I was gonna be there. I stole my mom's keys and silently got into the car. I turned it on and just started driving. I was enjoying the thrill of it when I heard a scream. June, what are you doing? Oh my God, My sister April was in the back seat making out with her boyfriend. Stop this car right now. No, I'm going to this concert and no one can stop me. Mom can. She called Mom. My parents dragged my butt back home and then grounded it. I was so mad at April, I lashed out. I told them April's most treasured secret. April is still dating Matthew. My parents lost it. They absolutely hated Matthew. They'd forced April to break up with him after they found his, poems about April's hot body. April was so in love with this guy and swore us all to secrecy, which I totally broke. She was furious with me. She refused to speak to me for weeks. One day I jumped into her room and locked the door behind me. April, I told you I was sorry. Now we're making up today or you're never leaving. Much to my shock, she didn't fight me. She just started crying. What? June, I'm pregnant. Oh my God. A high holy meeting of all the sisters was called immediately. April told us how she and Matthew had some fun in the car and she was going to have a baby now. She actually wanted to be a mother. I have a job, I can do it, but Mom will end me. I felt so guilty about ratting her out that I jumped to help. We just won't tell Mom. We can't hide a pregnancy. Yes, we can. I have a plan. And so April ate lots of junk food in front of my parents so we could just call her fat as her stomach grew. My eldest sister, January, was a gynecologist, so she checked up on April all the time and made sure she was doing well. We sneaked her away from Mom during the last few months, and with our help, April actually did it. She gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, and our parents had no clue. Now for the tough part. What do we tell Mom about the baby? I had that all planned out. I ran home in tears one day with the baby in my arms. Mom! Someone abandoned this baby at our door. I gave her a fake note written by the mother who couldn't take care of the baby anymore. April stepped in just like we rehearsed and convinced Mom to keep the baby. I was so proud of my sisters. We really acted like the perfect, loving family. That was until the baby came home. So, it's time for our reward now. What? Well, June, you made us do so much for April. Now it's your turn. Wash my shoes. Oh, heck no. Then I'm telling Mom the baby is April's and that you made us hide it. Oh my God. I wanted to hit her, but she pretended to call for Mom, which totally broke me. Fine. But before I continue, guys, please know that this video is sponsored by FireGuard VPN. With one click on this app, you can prevent anyone from accessing your personal information. Click on the link in the description below to download FireGuard VPN to stay safe on the internet and enjoy watching YouTube videos privately. Okay, so back to my annoying sisters. I washed her shoes, hoping this would end at one favor per sister. Obviously, it didn't. I had to do everyone's chores and keep their secrets so they wouldn't reveal April's. April herself was untouched because she was the new mom and no one wanted to bug her. But I suddenly became the least powerful person in the house. One day, May ran inside screaming her head off. We have a new neighbor and he is hot. We all rushed to our front yard to stare at the newcomer. My sisters literally crowded him. You are so cute. Will you be my boyfriend? Will you be my husband? The boy was so shocked he started choking on his donut. He grabbed his throat to show the international sign of choking, but my sisters were too busy hitting on him to even notice. Get out of the way, you idiots! I grabbed the boy and gave him the Heimlich maneuver. He spat out the food and looked at me with sparkling eyes. You're amazing, ma chérie. Oh, God. He was French? I was melting. I'm Henry. Who are you? I opened my mouth to reply, but my sisters yanked me away. She's just our dumb sister. She's not important. Well, she saved my life. House that had less than 10 people in it. Henry and I had such a fun time hanging out. When I was leaving, he asked me to go on a date with him. He was so cute and dreamy, I said yes right away. When my sisters learned that he asked me out, they started threatening me again. Okay, just because you saved that boy's life doesn't mean you get him. Yeah, back off or we'll tell Mom the secret. Fine, tell Mom everything. I don't care. June, no, you have to keep my secret. I've had enough. April, if they want to out you, it's on them. I'm done. May ran to our parents and ratted us out. The baby is April's. She lied. Dad nearly fainted and Mom just started screaming. April ran out of the room in tears and I was so angry. How could my sisters do this? I lost it. One by one, I unleashed all my sisters' secrets on my parents. January is cheating on her boyfriend. October failed all her exams this year. May steals money from your purse. World War III broke out in our house. This fight was real. It got so bad that January decided to move out and took 8 of my sisters with her. At first, I was so sad. Who wouldn't be after fighting with their family? But suddenly I realized I didn't have to fight over food anymore. I could charge my phone anytime I wanted. When I brought Henry home, there wasn't a gang of girls ready to steal him from me. It was so good. Until it wasn't. Without my sisters, my parents suddenly turned their attention to me. I had to cancel all my weekend plans to do chores with them and give them company. Without the chaos of my sisters, it was so silent. I kept making long, awkward eye contact with my parents. So, how was your weekend? You know how it was. You were with me every second. I couldn't get a moment alone anymore. Mom kept showing up in my room with weird hangout ideas, and Dad would not stop sending me lame jokes on my phone. Did you see this joke, June? Was it funny, June? Did you see it? Remember how no one would drive me anywhere when my sisters were here? Now, my parents wanted to take me to every single event. It was so embarrassing. God, I miss taking the bus alone. One day, I was trying to leave for a date with Henry when they stopped me. Where are you going? We can drive you. I'm good. It's just a date. June, about that boy you're seeing. My parents told me about a new set of rules they were launching at home. No more boys, no more dates, and a strict curfew at 5 p.m. You're joking, right? We don't want you to end up like your sisters. We're going to do things differently now. No! They were actually serious about this. My mom started following